Alright, welcome to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars today. And thank you for subscribing, guys. I appreciate that. Gotten 3 subscribers in the last 4 weeks. That's pretty good. And that's not even joking. Well, I got something anyway. But I appreciate it when you guys do. I really do. It ain't even... It's just... I thank you. I give you my time and my knowledge, and you give me a subscription to my channel. It's free. You know, you guys don't have to pay for it at all. Most money spent here is what comes out of my pocket. You know, actually all of it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to work on the Ford 88. I'm going to be pulling both axles out because I'm going to replace the bearings and the seals. But what we're going to do today only, I don't have the parts yet, they're on order. But we're gonna pull the axles out, pull the cover off here to pull the axles out, and then yeah, that's what we're gonna work on today. And I wish there was a better way that we could film this. I wonder if there's a better way. Either it's too high or too low. Well, here. I forgot I can do this too. Here, I'm gonna put you guys on pause for a minute. Huh. Well, let's try this. I don't know if this will work, but let's see. I'm trying different ways here to more be connected with you guys. I just don't have the money for this big production and you know all that stuff, but I try though. I try. Never guarantee none. Well, let's take the cover off. You know, let's take the 10 bolts out. Let's pull that off. And then so we can get to the C-clip shaft and stuff. But I just grabbed a bunch of sockets here, you know. That's all right. I don't have an impact, so it's not a cordless drill that I use. I'm not like those guys that have all that big equipment. The thing about this channel, you always get, you know, no frills, no bullshit. Just a good old time, hopefully. So I gotta crack them all loose. Yeah. If I don't need all this junk, but I probably brought it along if we have to it. What I found out was that I was going to put this in a little car on my previous videos. Actually, I don't want these in there. The grease is sometimes hard to clean up. But I found out that the pinion was, the pinions too far off. Took them off so fast and oh, I'm sure it's under there somewhere. Bounced off my foot and I think it went right underneath everything. One of my wonder if this is loose. Nope. They crack them loose off the salvage yard all the time, you know. I can grab a deal, but let's just see how loose it actually is. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, kind of figured that, but well, it's even got a magnet or something in it. Yeah. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen that they actually had a magnet in it. That's pretty cool. Actually, that must be aluminum covered then. No, it's a plastic cover. Look at that. Huh. Plastic. Well, I really don't care for it, but I thought it was aluminum because if they had a magnet. But no, I guess plastic would work too on it. Okay. So to verify, yeah, 41-11. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. Yeah, for trying to understand the. Let's bring it all down. Okay, you can definitely see it's a locker because here's the clutch plates. It's got the springs for the, so it's definitely a locker. So. It's got 3.73 stamped on it. I gotta get a flashlight so I can read that a little better. It should be a 373 locker. Well, it's a locker. But I can barely read that stamping. That was the worst stamping I've seen yet. Just going all the way around here to see. Can't even read the date. Definitely says 373 on it. Oh, okay, well, it's really clean, really nice. So it's been maintenance really nice. Spider gears. Spider gears, you can see some polishing on the end, so yeah, that's definitely showing some wear. Wonder how many miles were on this thing. Huh. Okay, so anyway, we gotta get to gonna take this little, I think it might be an 8mm, I'm not sure. I'm gonna take that bolt out so I can slide that shaft out, and then I can slide the axles out. So now I wonder if that's metric or standard American, huh? I guess we're gonna find out. Now I got you guys right in front of my wrenches. Well, here I can use a 1/4 inch on that. We'll start with a 5/16. Well, that ain't gonna work the way I got it figured. Grab a reach through. Ah, there we go. Look at this flashlight thing run away. I don't need it on anymore. Alright. So it's a 5/16. So we'll take the pin bolt out, set that with the cover, and then we gotta try to get that. Oh, let's go this way. I put that at an angle so we can push up on this, huh? Tell you what I'm gonna do is grab my magnet. And I love the, well, I guess that wouldn't matter, it rotates anyway, the spider gear. Okay, so we got the pin out now. Now we gotta get the C-clips out of there, don't we? What is the best way to pull them out? facing here. I'm gonna grab a needle nose pliers once, see if that would be good enough. Grab an angle one. Grab a dental pick. Ah, there we go. Okay, what's the easiest way to pull these out of here? Let's see what's here. Where is it? I'm gonna grab a dental pick. Okay. How about that dental pick? Well, what the heck here? I'm gonna find the opening for that sucker. Halfway through. Pushed it halfway through. Now I'm going to turn this. Maybe I can hook on it with the dental pick. axle keeps sliding out. There it is. The C-clip looks good. It's got a scratch in it, but otherwise it looks good. Okay. Now, I want to make sure somehow I want to make that the left one. Now, pull the axle out. We should pull this one out right away. Well, they got O-rings in them. No wonder why they're hard to pull off. There's O-rings that are actually... Wow. I've never seen that before. No wonder why I was confused. I've never seen that before. Oh, we're doing this wrong already. We're going to push that down a little bit, don't we? Try to give it a love tap here. Comes. There we go. I know I'm not showing this very well, but it's self-explanatory, you know. What you do is the C-clip is on there, so you turn it so it's facing upward, then you just tap on it so it goes about halfway. Then you turn the axle over, and then you can hook it and pull it out. Okay? I'm learning here as I go too, so. Not my first rodeo, but ah shit, now it's slipped down. Okay, now I gotta turn it over again. I'll go in now. Let's see it turned on here. Yeah, that O-ring is making it tough to pull out of there, but evidently that O-ring must keep them tight so you don't rattle around if the axle shell move. It's kind of like an anti-rattle spring. I'm concerned, do I need them? Never ran into that before. I don't know anything about them. I can understand why they're there. The question is, do you have to have them? You know? Pop out of there. halfway. I got about halfway, a little over halfway there. Man, I got like 3/4 way. It's almost ready to fall out of it. Look at this. And there's the C-clip. See? 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 See the C-clip? C stands for cat. Yeah, I kept them in order. Driver's side, passenger side, I laid them up there. Okay, so now we got, so to pull this axle right out. It should pull right out, which it did. This is the one we're going to keep. Expect them for wear. Nothing that little bit of emery cloth to clean up there. I think I'm going to leave the backing plates on. Do I or don't I? What do you think? I don't know. Well, I know one thing. We got to cut 2 7/8 out of that axle tube there. So maybe that backing plate should come off. Two 7/8 to get the pinion in the center. Oh, do I take it off? I don't have to take it off. I should take it off, but I don't have to take it off. Okay, but what we're going to do now, we're going to leave this thing flat, like that. And I'm going to make a okay, now, let's get you guys over here now. We should put you in closer. No. There's steady enough hand here. Ah, that'll work, huh? Okay, you can see right here it steps down. So the cut you gotta make in this is gonna be either before it or it's gonna be after it. Now I'm thinking from here to here I got room. So I think I'm gonna make the cut right after it. Starts here and then 2 7/8 over. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's the safest bet. Let's see. I believe this is a learning experience for me as well right now. Is there only one axle seal in there? Yeah. Yeah, just the outer one. Hello! Hello, anybody in there? Hello? Hello? Oh, I got the dog all excited now. She knows what that means. Usually somebody's at the door. Yeah. No, there's nobody here, sweet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Yesterday an eagle came down and I swear to God it was gonna take her. I think it took her jacket right off, guys. It dive bombed my head almost. It was mad at me. It wanted the dog for breakfast. So I know it sounds funny, but it's true. I think the thing was gonna go after the dog. So I walked out of the shed, me and my buddy, and here I looked down, and her jacket's laying in the middle of the thing, and then it looked like it got tore off of her, and then she's hiding underneath the enclosed trailer. So I can't say it for sure, guys, but then right after that, then the eagle came right at us, and it was maybe 15, 20 feet above our heads, if that. And it did a circle. I think the thing was after Mindy, the star of the show here, guys. So now I don't know. And eagles remember their prey, you know. So I'm kind of like a little skittish right now. A little scared for her. Well, let me take off these gloves and we'll start marking this out. And if we think maybe we'll even cut it off. Wonder if I should put the cover back on it. Well, I probably will. Well, maybe I'll just put something over it. Sweetie, I'm sorry. I was making fun there. And you thought somebody was at the door. You were going to get all excited. Somebody to pet you. Yeah. I'm so cheap here, I'm unfolding my gloves. Oh man, am I cheap. Well, trust me guys, I don't have no money. That's why I make these videos, to help other people, and that's why I hope for subscribers. So I do it out of the goodness of my heart here, you know. I really do. I'm wiping my hands off here. How you guys doing in life today? Things going good for you guys? Every day we gotta try to remain positive, and there's a lot of bad things happening right now and I don't like, and I try to remain positive. That's all I got left. Let's see. So, what do we do now? We should grind that paint off, shouldn't we? Back, sweetie, back. She's huffing and puffing and all excited. Just out of this world right now, she is. She's to the moon, guys. I'm trying to calm her down here. So if we got 2 7/8, let's queen an inch further this way. And an inch further this way. So let's clean this whole area out all the way around. The other side we don't have to narrow, it's just this side. This side we got to take out 2 7/8. That way then the pinion will be in the center. So this is the only axle tube that we got to cut, and take this piece out and move this back up to here. We'll have to put a line across here so we clock this right. You know, so your brakes, your wheel cylinder isn't at the 6 o'clock position or 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock. That way your wheel cylinder is still at the noon position. Obviously this thing's tipped down, so it's going to be right there. We'll make a line going across, so that way when we attach it back to this, that way the line matches up so it's clocked right. So you got to make sure you put a line here. I call that a clocking line. I've narrowed a couple rear ends in my life, so that clocking line is ever so important. Otherwise, you got to hold this thing level. Then you got to turn this so your wheel cylinder hole here is at noon position, and so it matches the other side. And but if you just simply make a line, you don't have to worry about all that. But first, let's grind some paint off here. And we'll grind a little line and paint off here and here. And then that way we can draw a line through here. And make our other lines or cut lines, and this line and that line and over that line, go over this line, go down that line, make this line. You get the picture. Okay, so I wonder what we should yeah, let's just clean the paint off first. That'd be the easiest thing to do, so we can make lines, right? Okay. Let's do this though. Puppy, you got step back, puppy. The surgeon has arrived. Today we're going to be... Okay, never mind. Let's get this all out of the way. Today... Oh, Shaputsky. It's one of them days I'm just not in the mood, you know? But I try to stay in the mood because you gotta get her done, boys. She ain't gonna get done by itself. So let's, now we'll throw these gloves on. I want to try something. I want the Harbor Freight today, and I bought, these are $5 a piece. I thought I'd try one once. So I bought 2 of them. In case I don't like them, I won't like the second one, but how do you remove the film? Now I got to remove the film from both sides. Huh. That'd be cool if we could just leave it up and fold it down again. But that ain't gonna happen. Okay. Oh, well, that worked. Didn't work on the other side. Does that look good? Look great? Okay, let's see. There's so much junk up here already. Okay, what's next? Next is Puppy, you're not going to like sitting there. You need to listen to me through that. I'm just warning you. Okay, we're going to grind from here to there, all around this thing. Okay, I kind of figured that wasn't going to stay there. So where's my jack stand? I guess it's being used. So simplest things in life sometimes can be the hardest. Because you don't have the tools. Oh, no, it took off on me. Oh. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, I gotta let go of everything because it won't stay. Oh, I see it sitting there. Okay. And there we go. Clean up all around. Sweetie, there. I'll let you out. You open the door. Can you sit? Okay. Now the next thing, okay. So now I got my mask here. Now we got to measure 2 7/8 from this, so okay, I got to check for that too. I'll be right with you in a minute. Some people will go to work and they'll use tape, you know. I use clamps. So now the taper comes down here, so I want to stay away from it, so I'm going to put the clamp somewhere in this area. But before I do that, there's something else we got to do. We have to make a clocking line. Okay? Pull this back just right about there. I'm going to draw this right across the top here. Okay. Okay. Then what we want to do I make a nice little cut, not major, and then later on we fill it in with weld. One of these days I gotta buy a new grinder, I think. Okay, I'm getting too many things up here, then I gotta clean again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna I think I went a little deep with it. A little deep. Oh well. Seems a little softer than a Dana 60. Okay. Now we're going to start by, I wonder if I got smaller clamps than this. These are a little big. I wonder if these will be too small. Now, here's the taper that goes down. You want to stay away from that. I want to put the line on this side of the clamp. You got to make sure the clamp's on level ground. Which I think that's probably about the max right there. And you just tighten it up just a little bit. Okay. Then we'll crank it the rest of the way. Okay. Now we're going to measure 2 7/8 out from that. I don't use the edge, I use the numbers so I know I'm accurate. So let's see. There's 1, there's 2, and 7/8. 7/8 is right in the middle of that line I just made. The clocking line might be a slight crooked, but if anything, if you're off about a 1/16 of an inch. Okay, now let's yeah, I wonder if I should have had that moved over a little bit more, but there's enough here So later when I put my C-clamps on here, I should have maybe moved it over a little bit, guys. But I think we'll survive once I do it now. There's no reason I can't do it now, right? Yeah, let's do it now. Let's make sure about this. Okay, I gotta have enough caulking line. Okay, let's just go from this clamp now. We're gonna move it over a little bit, guys. I gotta make sure I got enough to. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, let's see the caulking line right underneath there. Okay. Yeah, let's go back the other way. Okay. 1, 2, and 7/8. Right down the center of that line. Yep, okay, perfect. Yeah, that'll give me some room there. I think that's a better idea. You want to turn these and then put them on the line. That way you know they're flat. Yeah, there's our piece we gotta cut out now. Right, this piece will disappear now. So now what we do, take our magic marker here, our metal felt tip one that is. It ain't no ordinary one. I can't believe how deep I cut that line in there, how fast that went. Okay. So should we cut that out right away since we're this far? Might as well, right? So let's take our clamps off now. I'm going to have to stop for a minute and clean this up. There's just too much stuff on here again. I don't like that. rid of this that we don't need. There's a couple tools away here. Okay. Now, in here, yeah. Just a half inch. A half inch and on there. A half inch in it. Yeah, okay. So, we need this stuff. We need this stuff. We need this stuff. We need that. Trying to get rid of some of this, guys. Give me a second here. This out of here. Put that over there. Over there. Organization is the first key to success. So stay organized. Okay. I need this. Okay. We're ready to go again. Let's get her done, boys. Oh, I hate this part right here. This is so crucial, guys. Now, we want to cut on the edge of the outside of the line, but on the edge here, on the inside the black. We want to make this line disappear, basically. Because obviously the clamp is on the outside, we drew next to it. Clamp is on the outside, we drew next to it. So, get a mask on and go through it. I should take that backing plate off. I'll take it off in the vise. I necessarily don't have to. Okay, off. I gotta get a new grinder. I have to. See, So let's practice here. Now I got glare. Glare on my face shield. That's nice. Boy, is that nerve-wracking, guys. Cutting in there with housing. It always was. Always. Problem is I don't have. I'll move that along. You do anything to try to get that blade on that line. Done a pretty good job on low off right there. Here it's perfect. That's what's going to make a difference about keeping that axle in that C-clip, and or not in the C-clip, but in the bearing. And I'm going to keep this to stay. We have to get something. I'm going to get a taller piece of wood. I've let her down so it don't go flying by itself. Yeah, I tell you, that brake line clip is giving me trouble. Let's stay there. I sure hope so. Something tells me that it will not. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to finish this cut so this falls off. Then we're going to finish this cut and then this piece will fall off. We don't want to cut this first, and then we got to hold this in the vise. And Okay, so now let's get it back down to where we had it. Everything's full of grease here because it fell in that pan, and I will wash it before I put it together, don't worry. So here's our clocking line now. And here's the rest of it. Just double check, make sure it is, which it is. So there it is. Okay. I go, oh shit, it only measures 2 3/4. We gotta remember, we cut on the inside line each disc. Was it 1/8 of an inch? That disc? Let's see. Yeah, that would make sense. This piece should measure 2 3/4 then, with an 1/8 inch disc. Because if you're making an 1/8 inch cut here and 1/8 inch cut here, that's, I mean, it's, wait, no, 1/16 of an inch. No, I'm screwed up here. Yeah, the disc is 1/16 of an inch thick. I don't know if I can show you this. Yeah, 1/16, so times 2 cuts, that would be 1/8 of an inch. So 1/8 of an inch minus 2 7/8 will be 2 3/4. So that's correct. So I took out 2 7/8. Hopefully you heard me. Still got my mask on. Okay, so there's that. Now what's next? Now we gotta bevel things, don't we? Let's shut this off. This don't need to be on. Set that there. Change this out right away. Put a fresh disc in right away. Now we don't want to cut this flat part. We just want to get an angle on here. Okay? But we don't want to take the angle all the way to the inside. Because that flat part's got to remain butted. It's our butt connection. Okay. Again. Can't believe I'm getting that housing that dirty with my hand. I'm constantly touching that junk. Okay, mark. That's what's called a pipe reamer on the inside, so it cleans the burr out. You always have one of these. Volvo Freight's got them. Okay. Here we go. There it is. Now I gotta clamp it up so it's straight. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna take this off for a while. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next now, guys, is I'm gonna make a couple C-channel pieces. My brother's got some scrap here, I think. I'm going to go cut 2 pieces out of that, one for each side, and I'll get her all clamped up, and then we'll be ready to weld. But what I'd like to do, I'd like to try to clean some of this out of here while I can reach it. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? So what I'm going to do, if I can do this, clip that down so water runs back, cleaner runs back out. Boards, I gotta do something with, Okay. We'll put this over here. Slide this up just a little bit. There we go. Oh, I'll take the magnet in there in a minute. Here, I guess. That didn't look good. Okay. That's done. You can go there. Over there. This can be put away. Unplug the grinder so we don't that one take off of it. Alrighty. Magnets are here first. Arm shavings. Pretty clean. It ain't 100%, but it is pretty damn close. I should take the third member out, and I should, the case out. But guys, it's just, you know. And I should. I really should. There's no doubt about it, actually. I should. There's nothing like a magnet to pull metal out, you know what I mean? Just keep going because every little piece I can get out of there, the better I am. Happy. So here's what we gotta do next. You'll have to clean it. I'll have to clean it one more time because I'm sure with welding there might be one or two pieces of little slag that'll get in there yet, you know. Now you want to spray it to the side. You don't want to spray it up the tube. You want to spray it to the side like this, so it doesn't go all the way up the tube. You know, rinse itself out. Then what we're going to do, we're going to look and see what's going on here so we can study it. Okay. Looks like I got about 98% of it out of there, so what we're going to do now is we'll spray up the tube and we'll let it run out. Okay, that looks really good in there. Next step, we can spray this out. Let's take the magnet in there first. Yeah, look at that. Easy. Don't go in there with a brush. Go in there with a magnet first. It'll do a better job. The magnet will do a if you understood what I just said. The problem with cutting it with a abrasive wheel, it's so damn dirty. You know? But that's the only way you can cut it off with a cutoff saw, but how do you get it in there? Okay, now let's see this one can hit from this side. Just a little reminder, if you forget to put that clocking mark on there, I just noticed that, you see it's got that seam. Let's see, where is it? I don't know if you can see that. There it is. You see that? That's when the tube was made. So you could look down in the tube and line this up until the lines line up that way, I guess. You could look in there and like that line is right here. So you can actually see if you're clocked right. That line should be the same all the way through. That would be my common sense analysis. Now what? What do we do now? Let's see. Man, that's pretty clean, but there's still just a tidbit of garbage in there yet. I'm just going to see if I can reach in there. It could be abrasive material. And that's not good. God, I'd feel better if I take this whole thing apart. Yeah, there's some stuff in there. I'll do a number on the bearing, I bet. I'll get that out of there. Feels a little better if I got it just a little cleaner. Not much though. It's probably enough. We're just going to keep going until I think I'm good. Oh. Yeah, it ain't really much. Every little bit I get out of there, I'm happier now. Oh, where's that handle going over here? Okay, so there's that. I think we're officially done cleaning it for right now. We got the major parts out of it. All we gotta do now is we gotta let it dry so it don't start on fire. We'll make our C-clamp sing, so I'll be right back. Right. Let's get some C-clamps on here. You have to stop and clean here in a minute. Too much stuff out again. The projects go fast. Tools come out fast too. Okay. Start with this one. Definitely big enough. Oh. How do you do this with one hand, huh? Yeah, once we get this out, we'll be all right. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to look in there and see if I can see that seam, the pipes welded together seam, when they built the, I just want to see how close I am here. If I can see it. God, it looks like I'm right on the money here. My brother's here right now. The doorbell's going on. What do you know? Oh, all right. Welcome back to the show, boys and girls. Got everything all clamped up and tacked, so let's get this sucker welded up, huh? We'll get her done. These little cars, they beat 33 Plymouth Coupes. Oh, wait, my brother's here working on his car. I better not say that too loud. He'll kick my ass. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that one's too easy. Okay. Now we got to turn the rear end. Weld the other side, and we can take those clamps off of here. And I managed to tack the bar to it, so I'll have to break a bar off. Unfortunately. But we'll be just fine, I think. Trying to get a deep penetration. Okay, now we can take off the clamps. Crank the heat up just a little bit here. Let's see what that does. Oh, now I'm going to clamp this. Oh, shoot. Lost my ground. Oh, let's get this right over here. Yeah, oh yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna turn it again. It wasn't bored. Okay, let's get it. Oh, no, my tip went back, I think. Something's wrong here. Right here. Alright, I'm going to change out my tip, I guess. Got a quarter of an inch to go, and I guess we got to change out the tip. Just inspecting. It's a little spot I was concerned about there. I think we'll be good. The hoses always have to leak. Bottom turned out perfect. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, let's just tack that there. We got it right set up. Why not? Oh, no. Good enough. Good enough. So I got my welder new parts here, and then the welder started working good again, Dean. And then I thought, well, I'm not going to put them in there. And now I see now it's starting to screw up on me again. So I guess it's time to redo the wand, I guess. All right, guys, I'm done welding her up, and I got the old the axle fit right in there. Gotta move this around a little bit. Put a shine in there for the C-clip. I'm not going to put it in, but what I'm going to do is I want to see if it would fit. I can visually see that. And it will. It's going to fit absolutely perfect. Alright, mark this down as a winner, I guess, right, guys? This will work. Yep, it is official. It will work. Alright. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and On the next video, we'll be installing the bearings and the seals, and we'll be locking her up basically, and then it's ready to go into the little car. So then we'll do videos on that. So thank you for subscribing if you do, and have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.